Hello, this is Mrs. Collins, and today we're going to talk about texture. Texture is one of my favorite elements of art, and it can be seen in many different types of art projects. We're going to use texture as the subject of our next photography assignment. I want to let you know it's important that you do take many photos and that you save them because we're going to use these texture photos in a more complicated Photoshop collage later on in the semester. So, texture is an element of art. The art elements are the building blocks of art and design. You've maybe heard of them before: line, shape, color, texture, form, and value. Photographers will oftentimes look at everyday objects and nature in a different way that will transform them or transform the objects into fine art photography just by how the photographer uses their lens and their composition and crops in closely on the object. Your mission is to create a photograph series focused on different textures you see. You will need to apply all that you know about photography, the camera, and composition. And you are more than welcome to use manual settings on the camera to help your photographs turn out fantastic. You may even need to switch your lens to the manual mode to help you focus in really clearly on tiny textures. Here's a tip: get very close to the objects you are photographing. Omit background distractions, allowing the viewer to look at your photographs and only focus in on what you want them to see. Focus on the clarity of your focus. Try even using the macro mode on your mode dial. For this project, you may want to change your lens to manual to help you control what your camera is focusing on. Your goal or mission for this photo assignment is to turn in 10 photographs of unique and different textures. Please do not turn in 10 photographs of the same kind of texture. The goal is to get a variety of images that then we can use later on. Really zoom in on your texture. Make it fill up the frame from top to bottom and side to side. If you can't quite get that close to the texture, you're more than welcome to use Photoshop to crop in. Feel free to enhance the quality of your images by applying a filter or adjusting the contrast to enhance your textures. When you're finished taking photographs, make sure and create a folder on your Google Drive to save your photos. Then share the link with me of that folder by turning it in Echo. And make sure you add my email address on the permissions so I can see your images when you turn them in. If you want, feel free to pick an image to print or turn to grayscale if you want. And as I mentioned at the very beginning of this presentation, it's really important that you save these images because we are going to use them later on as part of a bigger Photoshop collage project. I can't wait to see your photos. If you need help along the way, please let me know. And thanks for watching.